Hey, what's up? So, things have just gotten crazy, right? Like, everything's nuts. I was a progressive for a long time, super liberal, you know. Um, I thought that, maybe government programs could really do something for the American people. But you know what? Like, the older you get, the more you see that the government does not work. It does not work for you. It does not work. So the last thing you really want is the government to be in charge of like the most important things of your life, like money, freedom, fucking healthcare, any of it. I used to be a big proponent for healthcare for all. But does it really seem feasible? Does it seem like the government would do a good job at this? Does it really seem like they'd be able to pass the proper stuff to be able to get it to working right? I don't fucking think so. I think it'd be all private interest. It'd be all whoever's putting money into their pockets is going to get all the money that's supposed to go to our healthcare. It's going to be an inflated program. It's going to benefit the ultra rich, and it's not going to benefit the people. The same as everything else they do. Everything. Democrats and Republicans, everybody who's been in office for more than 10 years is a piece of shit. They're all fucking corrupt. They're all fucking self-serving fucking idiocracy. Fucking stupid fucking people. They're dumbing down America, and the goddamn liberals just fucking eat it up. They turn such fucking stupid communists. Like, they're the fucking fascists. You see that, right? Like, they turned into the fascists. They call themselves anti-fascists. They are the fascists. They are the fascists. They are not patriots. They are not for America. They want a communist regime, government-controlled America. And they are hateful people. They have nothing but hate for anybody who doesn't sit there and fucking praise the same shit they praise, right? So if I say these lockdowns aren't doing anything and they're stupid, they want to tell me, oh, you don't care about anybody, you want to kill people. Fuck you, I do. No, I just want to go by science. 99.97 survival rate. So you're telling me that like 1 out of every couple thousand people fucking will die? Maybe, depending on who those couple thousand people are. I'm not fucking buying it. You can't convince me of it. And it's tyrannical. It's tyranny. It's tyranny handed down from these Democrat fucking politicians. They're destroying our country. They are oppressing people. They're trying to turn it into a communist state. How do you turn it into a communist state? Well, you got to get rid of small businesses, right? You got to get rid of small man buying power. You got to make it to where everybody is dependent upon the government, like they've been trying to do for decades now. Hence why the liberals are all for full-on communism, because they don't have any actual skills. They don't have any actual knowledge. They've been handed shit jobs like Walmart and fucking Denny's for their whole life, which never gave them anything except for food stamps and fucking assistance. So of course they're like, oh, the government's great. Why don't we just have the government solve these problems? They're solving my problems. Doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. It all has to come from somewhere. And guess what? These small businesses that are being shut down, they're the ones that have been paying the taxes for this, by the way. Everything that you're enjoying from the government is paid from these small businesses that are being closed down by these tyrannical governments. It's absolutely stupid. At what point do we stand up and we say enough is enough? At what point do we stand up and say, no, I will fight for my freedom? Those who have been through war want it the least, right? Those who have seen true violence, those who have performed true violence, do not want to have to repeat it. They don't want to see it. They sure as hell don't want it brought upon their home. But what's the answer? What's the answer? And police, I tell you what, you're closing down the very people who have been flying the back the blue flags. You're shutting these people down. You're telling them that they are shit out of luck, that go fuck themselves, that you are going to follow whatever order is handed down to you, whether it's constitutional or not. You're fucking yourself. You already had one side of the fucking spectrum, the non-law abiding citizens, the felons and the fucking criminals. You already had them up your ass saying, oh, defund these people, kill them, all cops are bad. Well, you're about to get a different fucking taste, because the people who had your back, the people who are willing to come out and support you, the people like me who have a fucking thin blue line on the back of their car because you were the saviors of our democracy. You were the ones to bring law and order. You don't follow the Constitution. You're oath breakers. Now you're just you've turned into a Gestapo. Gestapo. You're private security for government elites. These are not lawful things that are coming down. You can't push people to the edge and then say, now, have my back. Can't do it. You can't push these people out of their work, out of their businesses, and shut down their livelihoods. You can't do it and not expect a blowback. You want to keep the support of at least half of the population? Stop being a fucking tyrannical government. Sooner or later, we're going to stand up. Sooner or later, we are going to stand up. And remember this, behind every blade of grass is an American with a gun.